Hello.
Yes, hello.
Hello. Hi, welcome. Welcome. It's exactly 6. I'm reliably informed by the golfer. And it's Frank and me. Frank, we did a big rehearsal yesterday.
That's right, yes. How many hours was it?
7 hours.
Not for the kitchen concert, may I add.
We didn't do anything for the kitchen concert. We're rehearsing for the Tivoli, and I don't know, we're doing a couple of new songs. So we're practicing them, Mike Stobby's songs, and we're sending out good wishes to Mike Stobby. Mike, we're thinking of you. You've had not a great couple of days, so we're beavering away in your songs, we'd like you to know. The golfer is here. I'd like to make an announcement. We didn't get married today. Somebody put on Facebook that Fiona Kennedy got married. And so I had a load of messages saying, congratulations. And some saying, does Mr. Clark know?
And this is not your anniversary
This
date,
isn't
is
even
it?
our
No.
wedding
Good
anniversary.
heavens, okay.
Anyway, just play us something, Frank, because it's Monday and it's Frank.
Yes, well,
What are you going to play?
we're never short of requests
No,
for kitchen
loads of
concert.
requests.
So this is one that's been asked for once or twice. It's the Bluebell Polka.
Excellent.
Perhaps we should...
A big round of applause from the golfer.
The Bluebell Polka, there's words to that one, of course.
Are there?
Yes, picking the bluebells in the merry month of May. Remember...
I think
Alma
you asked me this
Alma
once before.
Cogan recorded that, and it went right to the top of the hit parade. I think it was 1953 or 55.
Way before my time.
Just in passing.
Oh, but actually, Will Starr made it famous, didn't he?
Yes.
With his famous kick.
Oh, that's right, yes. In the Tivoli, of course.
In the Tivoli Theatre,
Tivoli.
which is where Frank and I are going to be, with Paul Anderson and Niels Elders and Neil Burse and Irene Watt and the Mearns and Devon Singers, a week on Thursday.
Well remembered.
Well, we should remember after rehearsing yesterday, but we're having fun with the rehearsals. Of course, this we don't really rehearse, do we? Frank comes in and goes, oh, what key is she going to sing this in?
And what key, yes.
I want to say a couple of hellos though, because my sister Morag and her husband, they've been horseback riding in Yellowstone. I mean, only my favourite programme on TV at the moment. I'm so jealous. Morgan and Stevie are out, and this is a good time for them because they've gone. I made a note of where exactly they were going because it's quite some. They're going to Montana, they're in Wyoming, they're all over the place and on horseback. So there's, I'm deeply, Morag, I'm deeply impressed. I didn't know that you were gonna go yee-haw. And yes, they've seen bison and elk, and they're going to a place in Wyoming they're going to Whitefish, Montana. I don't know if we've got any viewers in Whitefish, Montana. I could ask the golfer this: why is Whitefish called Whitefish in Montana? You could look that up. Because
it'll be to do with the rivers.
The river, will there be whitefish in the river there? Or... Anyway, Morgan, Stevie, hope you're having a brilliant time, because Stevie would tune in when he was working offshore very far away.
Yes,
and I know that we have got viewers from all over. It's wonderful.
This is a far cry from fishing on the River Bewley. Yes.
No, that was... Hello to our friends. Never caught a thing. The golfer and I were fishing on the Bewley, saw them tantalisingly jumping out the water now and again. Didn't catch even a cold, thankfully.
Oh, good
But I thought I'd go a bit further than Bewley just now, because one of our daughters is currently having a lovely time on the Isle of Skye. And I was looking up the history of the Skye Boat song because it was originally an adaptation of a Gaelic song composed in 1782. And in the original song, the composer laments to a cuckoo that his unrequited love, Lady Marion Ross, is rejecting him. A song of rejection, another one. But then, instead, in the 19th century, new lyrics were written about Bonnie Prince Charlie, Charles Edward Stuart, and it was from the journey from Benbecula to the Isle of Skye as he tried to avoid being captured by the Whigs and the Redcoats after his defeat in the Battle of Culloden.
You've been doing your
I was doing
research.
I know, I can hear people just saying, oh, would you just sing the song? There are people that write in and say, would you just...
know what I've got to put up with, Frank.
You're very lucky.
Yakety yak. I don't cut that. Speed, bonny boat, like a bird on the wind, onward the sailors cry. Carry the lad that's born to be king over the sea to sky. Loud the waves howl, loud the
Lovely song, yeah.
That's for
Nice
my
with the
sister
background.
Morag and Stevie, and also for Sophie, who is currently camping in Skye. Good luck, Sophie, with midges and rain and goodness knows what, but she's
Wild sheep,
intrepid.
yes. Yeah.
All those outward bound courses she did when she was in her teens were clearly worth it. So what are you going to play, Frank? What are you thinking of playing?
Well, this one is by way of request for a lovely lady in Edinburgh by the name of Vilma Marshall, whose uncle was Ian McLeish. Now, he was a pal of your dad's.
Indeed, I remember the name well.
Yes, and he was a partner in a music shop in Perth, but he sang and arranged loads of music. When you look at Jimmy Shan's books and albums, you will see arranged by Ian McLeish, and did in fact arrange your dad's music for concerts and such. But we're way back.
Wonderful man. And do you know what I remember? I'm remembering a story that we went into his music shop one day in Perth. I mean, you don't see music shops these days, but he had an encyclopedic knowledge of Scottish music. He also liked to dram. And I remember my dad and him going in there and him saying, "Oh, Callum, you'll have to try this." And it was 100 proof. Now, apparently you don't say 100% proof. You just say,
yes,
it's just 100 proof. But
cask strength,
it
I think they call it, yeah.
Blow your socks off proof.
Yeah.
Anyway, they were fine fettle after that. I seem to recall them singing a few songs. So
Absolutely, yes.
Ian McLeish, he also had a fine voice.
Yes, he was a baritone,
Yeah.
and I think he taught piano in Perth as well. Yeah. Anyway, this is Dr. Zhivago, Somewhere My Love, the theme tune.
I love this. Dr. Zhivago, Julie Christie, who did not want to...
Omar Sharif. Rita Tushingham.
Well done to you.
Rita Tushingham. I just wanted to look like Julie Christie arriving at that railway station.
What about the boy having a heart attack in the bus at the end?
Oh, no, I don't, that's not the bit. I just wanted to look like her.
Knocking in the window.
And Omar Sharif. He was beautiful, but handsome man. I want to give a wee shout out to... Oh, quick question.
Okapi.
Okapi.
OK API.
OK API. That is the clue for this week.
No,
From
you've got me.
the golfer. Okapi. Lots of people are saying lovely, Frank. They're all writing in and saying...
Glad somebody's
They
listening. yes.
love that. There's loads of people listening. Loads and loads. And Mary Morrison is saying lovely, and Kay Whelan is brilliant, Frank. They're all sending in the messages. You have a big fan base.
Do I really?
Yeah, you do. They
I have
love
to start
you.
my own kitchen concert.
You
then,
should. Robert Kerr is saying, I played that tune at my mother's wedding.
Oh, wow.
That's very nice. And Catherine is
His
saying,
mother's wedding.
an annual, yes, it's lovely. And an anteater? Is that an anteater?
No.
No, it's not. Okapi is not an anteater. Lovely, great, Frank. Oh, see you Friday, says Anne Houston. Oh, yes, you will.
Friday.
School reunion.
Oh, yes, okay.
Albine school
yes.
reunion. Now, Catherine Bell, a zebra, a forest giraffe. Any of those?
It's a type of giraffe.
It's a type of giraffe. You're
That's
correct.
the giraffe family.
Okapi is an animal. You're quite right, Hazel. But it was what kind of animal? It is a
Sounds like-
forest giraffe. But Robert and Mary Wilson both knew that as well.
Sounds like a Japanese giraffe, yes.
I want to say hello to John Conroy, who tunes in nearly every week. And he is saying, come and join us. The Granite City Chorus. Come sing with us. It's an evening taster of a cappella singing, and it's at 7:30 on Tuesday the 3rd of October at Fountain Hall Church at... Could you stop your dog?
Just
Whining.
interject. An anteater is an aardvark.
An anteater is an aardvark. Okay, I'm glad I can manage to
yes,
focus
yes. I know
with
that.
all this attention. There's so many things going on. I'm trying to speak about Granite City Choruses' great taster evening on the 3rd of October at Fountain Hall Church at the Stockett Church Hall, which was formerly, there must be a deer outside, Mid Stockett Church on Harcourt Road, Aberdeen. And so that is, they just would love to encourage and increase their numbers of men to come and sing and join them singing 4-part a cappella harmony. They're a group of guys who love to sing and create extraordinary harmonies. So, the golfer, you could easily do that. You've got a lovely voice.
I've got too many things to do.
And
I starred in the Messiah.
he starred in the Messiah.
Hallelujah. The Hallelujah Chorus.
Yeah. Strangely
St
hasn't been...
Giles Cathedral, 1969.
Oh, good
No
heavens.
less.
The mind boggles, yeah.
Strangely hasn't been invited back. But, you know, but good to know. But all the men in Aberdeen who are not singing out there and not golfing like the golfer, I suggest you go and get a lovely taster of an evening with the Granite City Chorus on the 3rd of October. Is it the 3rd of October? I'm just double checking. 3rd of October, Tuesday the 3rd of October. Now, birthday wishes. I would like to say happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Deirdre Silver and Leslie Crerar and anyone else who has a birthday. Happy birthday to you. Deirdre, happy birthday. Gary sends you lots of love. Last week was your wedding anniversary, and now it's your birthday. All these gifts that are coming your way. So I'm going to sing a song for you and everyone else who's having a birthday, and also just hello to lots of people. Lindia and Alan, who got married after, I don't know how many years of being engaged, but it was something like nearly 30, and then they got married, and they're happy as Larry. So Lindia and Alan, many congratulations.
Well done.
So this, and also Alison Ellis, who's moved to Australia, a friend of Morag's. She's moved to Australia. Good luck in Australia. And I said to her on Facebook, if you're a bit emotional or feeling a bit homesick, tune in on a Monday. Listen to Frank and myself, or Niels or Neil or Irene. We're We're all in the kitchen. I am going to take a couple of weeks holiday soon.
Oh.
I know. But after the
This
Tivoli,
is a bit of a shock. Yeah.
I may find someone on an island to sing with.
Tyree.
It's a bit warmer than Tyree, but so will we do something for all the birthdays? So to Deirdre, Silver, and Leslie, and
Yeah. What did you have in mind?
well, I was thinking Down in the Glen.
Oh yes. Okay.
Will we try that one?
Yes.
Key of C,
That sounds.
just an arpeggio. Twilight is softly falling as the sun sets in the west. The one I love is calling, Shepherd, come home to rest. At hush of eventide, o'er the hills beyond the Clyde, I'll go roaming to my heaven down in the glen. Though humble it may be, there an angel waits for me in that lonely little heaven down in the glen. Across the moonlit heather, my laddie calls as I roam. 'Tis soon we'll be together in that heaven we call. The sheep are in the fold, and there's peace worth more than gold for that shepherd in that heaven down in the glen. Across the moonlit heather, my laddie calls as I roam. 'Tis soon we'll be together in that heaven we call home. The sheep are in the fold, and there's peace worth more than gold in that lonely little heaven down in the glen. I think Kenneth McKellar sang that many moons ago.
Yeah.
It certainly dates back to about the 1950s.
This was a favourite of Bill McHugh's as well. Do you remember him?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And if my memory serves me well, someone like Bing Crosby sang it.
Oh, yes. That's right.
I think,
yeah.
I didn't look it up today, but I think it has that kind of transatlantic feel. Oh, Maureen saying she loved that. Robert Wilson singing it at the Old Empire Theatre. Thank you for reminding us.
He would have sung this one at the Tivoli as well.
He would have sung it.
Yes.
They're all saying they loved it. They love that. And Elizabeth Lissamore McGilvery's missing home. Morning, says Stevie Bell from Whitefish. Oh, fantastic! And they're enjoying everything. I take it there's no horse riding there. I mean, I'm so impressed. I must show you a photograph of my sister and Stevie horseback riding.
That's a must-see.
It's never been her thing, but they do love that part of the world. Have you ever been to Montana?
No.
I've never been. I've never been asked. If anybody, Stevie and Morrig set up a concert Frank and I are available, aren't we?
Yes, yeah,
We
we'll
have
hop on a plane anytime.
Have Accordion will travel. And I know that I can get Niels and Neil and Irene. We'll do an old concert party. You could be our agent, Stevie,
Yes,
couldn't you?
yeah, we can travel.
Yeah, we'll
without
travel.
doubt.
We'd love to do that. Jimmy Guild, he's Scottish music and songs you can't beat. He thoroughly enjoyed that too. And I want to say hello to a few other people because so many people write in. Evelyn Crivis or Cruis, forgive me if I'm mispronouncing it, Evelyn or Evelyn. Tom Leslie.
Oh yes, I remember Tom Leslie, Grampian Television.
Absolutely.
He was behind the camera in my days. I think he ended up, was he a director of?
I think so.
Yes.
I
remember him
He was
so
in
well.
the days when cameras looked like Daleks, and Tom is very tall,
Yeah.
and these Daleks or these cameras would sort of swoop round.
Yeah.
They'd brushes round their wheels so they could get the shot and everything.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yes.
Or is that before your time? I'm only
Probably
remembering
before
that.
my time, but Grampian Television is not before my time. I remember all these names from Grampian. Colin Mearns, for instance, who was John Mearns' son, worked on the floor as well. Ever so many others.
Well, I bumped in the other day to Bob Christie, who was a cameraman,
That's right.
who then went up the ranks, and Alec Mayer. And Alec Mayer was managing director of Grampian Television, much loved channel, which is now STV North. For those of you around the world who don't know about this neck of the woods, it was so special, and it's really where my dad made his name on Grampian TV. That was his platform, and Alec is now over 100.
That's amazing.
And he was out for lunch the other day. I saw him at the University Club, sprightly as you like, and he goes out for lunch every week with Bob Christie. So it's
one of the things I remember
lovely.
about Alec Mayer, he travelled around the world not in 80 days, but 80 hours.
No.
Yes.
How?
I'm sure.
Really?
I haven't made that up, honestly. Yes.
Well, Tom, if you're in touch with Bob or Alec, maybe they can watch this or whatever and send us in an answer. Did Alec Mayer go around the world in 80 hours?
Yes.
That seems quite a...
It does, but...
how did he do it?
Hopping on
in
flights
those
from here
days,
to there before there were air strikes and all sorts of travel problems. Yeah.
Amazing, amazing. Hi, Kathleen. You're. I'm just going to read what you're writing. That brings back childhood memories and my parents listening to Scottish music. Hi, Kathleen Downey. I know Kathleen and her friend are coming to see us at the Tivoli.
Oh, lovely! Yeah.
We better be good.
We have a huge fan club.
We better be good. There's no pressure now.
There's pressure.
So many of our kitchen concert, and various people have said, "Are we streaming it live or anything?" I haven't planned for that yet, but maybe we could try and do something. I also want to say hello to Anne Marsh, Kathleen Heary in Ireland, Edna Jaffrey, Adam Rennie's. Edna Jaffrey was requesting Adam Rennie's Kemney House.
Oh yes, yeah. Let's put that one down for next time.
Okay.
Okay. That's Adam Rennie's. Okay.
My Heart's in the Highlands. That was a request.
Yeah.
Would that be a nice one to do? Have you got that in your...
Yeah, I think we can actually cope with that. Just hang on.
It would be very nice if we could do that one. Martin is watching, so that's nice to know. And I know that Maggie Wilson and Yolanda are watching from Bali in Indonesia. Maggie, who chaired VSA twice at least and is very active, wonderful ambassador for Voluntary Service Aberdeen. She's been hitting the light fantastic recently. I've seen her having cocktails with Yolanda in Australia, and now they're in Bali. So Maggie, delighted that you're tuning in. I've no idea, 7 hours maybe? You're still up?
No idea.
I think it's 1 in the morning there. They're out partying. So hello, and also to Jenny Paulson, Phyllis Grant, Edna Jaffrey, Frank Crombie, Mary Spate, Frida Baxter, Alexander Craigie, Maria Thompson, Mary McKinnon, Jimmy Guild, Liz Jack, Elma McGugan, Jean Fakeney as always, And it's, yes, lovely to have all of you. I mean, it's just great. Thank you always, as always, for joining us. Will we do My Heart's in the Highlands?
Yeah, that sounds good, yeah.
Or will I or just give
What
me
was the request you had, though?
In Praise of Isla.
Was it?
Would you like me to do that one?
Yeah, okay.
Right.
Right, that was for...
Here's Roxy
that
Rose
was for
back in
someone.
from the frisbee
Was it
throwing.
Ella Redfern.
Now, was that Redfern?
I think, yes.
Ella?
Have you got... Yes.
Yes?
I think it was Ella Redfern.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
And we promised to do this ages ago, didn't we? Or let me just find it, because I don't think I've ever sung it before. And let me find it now. What key is it in?
It's in... I think it's A would suit your voice.
I just have a bit of a problem here, because I can't find it, Frank.
Well,
And I'd be making up words if I...
well,
Could
that
we
would
do,
be okay.
Could we
You
do
can
My
think
Heart's in the
of it.
Highlands while I'm finding
Yeah, okay.
words? Because I've got lots of other
Right,
songs.
okay, yeah. It's
Not
not on the
that
floor.
one right
It's
in.
not on the floor there, is it? No.
Not right now, no. Okay, if we do My Heart's in the Highlands, I have a claim to fame with this one. My heart's in the Highlands. My heart is not here. My heart's in the Highlands, chasing the deer, chasing the wild deer, and following the road. My heart's in the Highlands, wherever I go. Farewell to the Highlands, farewell to the North, the birthplace of valor, the country of worth. Wherever I wander, wherever I rove, the hills of the Highlands forever I love. Farewell to the Highlands, I covered with snow. Farewell to the straths and green valleys below. Farewell to the forests and wild hanging woods. Farewell to the torrents and pouring floods. My heart's in the Highlands. My heart is not here. My heart's in the Highlands, chasing the deer, chasing the wild deer, and following the road. My heart's in the Highlands, wherever I go.
Well, you sang that, yeah?
Oh, the golfer
Oh,
liked
gosh.
that one. And I tell you whose favourite poem that is. It is Queen Camilla's favourite. Because about 2 years ago we did a special online celebration of Robert Burns, and we were very fortunate to have the then Duchess of Rothesay to come and read her favourite poem, which was Robert Burns' My Heart's in the Highlands.
Oh, gosh.
And she loves that poem. And then we did another Burns evening from our house.
Yes.
And Sophie.
Sophie, I do remember
Sophie,
that. Yeah. But
she recited
she spoke it rather than sang it. Is that?
Yes, she recited it. Because I think Burns, as we all know, collected poetry, and this was one of his collections. So whether he put a tune to it, I'm not very sure. It's a lovely tune, beautiful words. So I don't know whether it was his whistle stop tour of the Highlands that inspired him. Well, what are you going to play something?
Well, what about? Did you find the words for?
Well, I was too busy. I was too busy singing to find the words. I thought I did have them. I know I did have them, but
can you not resort to your mobile phone?
Because my mobile phone films this.
Oh yes, okay.
So unless you want me to, Frank, I've put them somewhere safe. We're going to have to do them. That's My Heart's in the Highlands. No, I am really sorry. Do you want to play a tune and I'll go and try and find them?
Yes, okay. I'll play a couple of reels and jigs, and good luck, by the way. Here comes phone. Oh.
I brought a different song. No, I've been
Funny
looking.
how things just disappear like that.
Well, they were on my... I'm so sorry about this request. Could we do another Isla song that I would know? Like Hurry Hurro, My Little Wee Girl?
Oh, yes.
Because we've had this request for quite a long time, and I will sing it, but I think I looked it up, didn't print it off, and as I've never sung it before, but I could do... I mean, we could do a little snippet of it from what I can remember. If you can play a bit of the one that you were saying about.
And Praise of Ireland.
Praise of Ireland. I know. I remember some words, but not many.
Oh, let's have a go at it.
Well,
just hum or make up the words as you go along, because
you see it all on this?
improvising.
Okay. I'll dig the words out, and I promise I will sing it another time. I will. Do we want to do Hurry Hurro? Would that be a nice one to do, or did we think of anything else?
Well, Hurry Hurro.
7 hours rehearsing yesterday. We're not doing any of the songs we rehearsed yesterday. We're singing them for the Tivoli. That is on the 5th of October. The golfer will be there. Not on stage, you understand. He'll be somewhere, I hope. He will be. And we've got lots of friends, Uncle Alistair and Angela, all my sisters. My cousin Sean is coming over from Canada. It's just about sold out. It's just, if you haven't got, there's a few tickets left, but probably up in the gods.
The gods, that's fine.
But that will be great to see whoever is able to come. I did quickly pick up the Dark Island in case you wanted that one, because I know that's a favourite of everybody's.
Right, you can't go wrong with that.
That's a River Clyde. Oh, and the Dark Island. Okay.
No,
Okay, I saw the Dark Island behind there.
yes, which one do you want to do?
Oh, I don't know. What key do? What key?
Okay, right.
Are they both the
Let's
same
find
key?
a key and flatten it.
Do you feel that you're involved now, everybody? Jamie is saying it's a shame that you're not going to be playing a part in the Tivoli Theatre.
I'm delighted for him.
No reaction there. Will we do this? And I know that Judy McPherson loves this, but she loves the other version. Away to the westward, I'm longing to be, where the beauties of heaven unfold by the sea, where the deep purple heather blooms fragrant and free, on a hilltop high above the dark island. Oh, of my childhood, I'm dreaming of thee, as the streamer leaves open and passes Tyree. Soon I'll capture the magic that lingers for me, when I'm back once more upon the dark so gentle the sea breeze that ripples the bay, where the stream joins the ocean and young children play on the strand of pure silver. I'll welcome each day, and I'll roam forevermore the dark island. Oh, of my childhood, I'm dreaming of thee, where the beauties of heaven You like that one? That's really Hannah's song. We always think of that as Hannah's song because she sings that at parties. So, thank you for joining us. Frank Thompson, everybody.
My pleasure.
Frank will be in full throttle a week on Thursday. We'll all hopefully be in fine flying form.
After 7 hours of rehearsal, we have to be, yes.
And I'd just like to say thank you. Last week we had great guests, Simon Etchell. It was lovely to have you playing in the kitchen, and we were doing songs from West Side Story and Randy Newman and Carole King. So Simon, thank you for joining me in the kitchen. And also Janie Lee Grace, his wife, very dear friend. And we had a lovely couple of days with them. So we've had all sorts of music in the kitchen.
Certainly have, yeah.
I would say though, Frank, you are here the most often, and you have got such a following.
That's because I love this kitchen. I love the food in this kitchen. I love the tea in this kitchen. It's a very, very special kitchen.
I've got a little pasta something for you for afterwards.
Gosh, okay.
What are you going to finish?
Well, I thought I would play Robbie Shepherd's signature tune.
Oh, that would be nice.
And it's called Kate Dalrymple.
Right.
The signature tune
Yeah.
to Take the Floor. And I was doing a little bit of Wikipedia research and discovered the tune is 280 years old. And originally it went under a different name called The New Highland Laddie, and there were words to it, Kate Dalrymple, so maybe we can get
please
through
don't ask me to sing words that I don't know.
Why not? You've always got them on your mobile phone.
I just want to start country dancing now. I'm sure you do as well. Thank you for joining us in the kitchen this Monday night. Thank you, Frank, as always.
My pleasure.
And we'll look forward to seeing you next Monday, and join us then. Bye for now.